Man, I love that music. Music is just enticing, isn't it? Anyways, welcome back to 1000 Lies, the animic novel. And let's just hop right back into where we are. So, what happened last time is the three protagonists, Ziva, Aussie, and Ciarian, met up at a park. And Ciarian was complaining to Ziva about how her father should go and look for his special limited edition figurine that was lost in post. Said it cost a lot of money. So, it's been a while since the day's lesson ended, and I went back home. But that very afternoon, I would have to pass by that school again. I leave the clinic that's next door to my school, and I decide to take a detour through the scenic route. Oh, music. There's a park with a small pond located behind the school. I like to wander there from time to time. It's sloppier than you'd expect. The water is nearly dried up and has a strange hue that's extremely off-putting. That doesn't change the fact that it's quiet and welcoming here when you just want to take a peaceful stroll. As I sit in the park on a bench at the edge of the road, I flip my pen in frustration, as I am unable to recall the words for its paper counterpart. Then, with a heavy sigh, somehow my thoughts are suddenly led astray. I still have time to go and take a look at the place the email mentioned. I remember this place not being too far away from here, and even though I know it's stupid, it still piques my interest. Forget it. I said I wouldn't go. Why would I anyways? To make a fool out of myself in front of Ziva? I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Aussie also said we should be making the most of the time we have before our final exams. It's true that there isn't much time before the exams begin, and after that, I don't have any plans, but is that reason enough for anything goes attitude? That isn't the right question. The most important thing now is to think about what I truly want to do, without forgetting to consider the risks. It is the worst case scenario. What could it be? A kidnapping? Bah! I'm not important enough to be kidnapped this elaborately. And if it's just a prank, then who cares? I don't even like this town. I just leave once I'm finished high school. I don't really care how the others see me either. I'm curious to know who sent me that stupid email. I should stop overthinking it. Man, Ciarian is like... I think he has like 2 different personalities. One when he's with his friends and one when he's not. Now that he's not with his friends, you truly know what he thinks about everyone. Exactly. I should go investigate it and find the truth myself. What now, Ziva? Take that. Thrilled with the results of my monologue, I jump up and flip off a random unsuspecting cloud. It's not exactly like I care about the cloud's feelings, but it's obvious that I was caught up in the moment and had temporarily abandoned my own principles. What nonsense am I even? That's it! Hat girl. You're totally right. I have to change my attitude. To hell with everything. A huge hat flops out of nowhere, concealing a girl underneath it, who then also decides to flip off an unsuspecting cloud. Upon closer inspection, I see that the hat is normal sized, but the girl underneath is just puny. For no apparent reason, the shorty walks up to me and answers a question I haven't even asked. What am I doing here? I've been on that bench the entire time. I was drowning in sorrow until you decided to sit next to me. Naturally, I assumed you were going to hit on me. In fact, I don't even know why it doesn't happen more often. Although, it's a pity that you just had to be so ugly. No hard feelings, but I have high standards. Well then. Well, I mean, okay. Is she making fun of me? Well, I mean, you're intriguing in your own way, yeah. It isn't good to be so forceful. First impressions aren't everything, girl. The important thing is you aren't a pervert. You came to cheer me up. I don't know who you are. Or I don't know how you knew what I was thinking, but your words have inspired me. Thank you so very much. Can I go now, please? Alright, I have no idea what's going on. It seems like when I sat here, I didn't realize someone else was sitting here too, and now she thinks I was talking to her all along. That's what I get for thinking out loud. Normally people who think you're crazy for doing so, you'd never expect to attract crazy people. I don't know who she is, but I need to stay calm. Like she's a predator. I mustn't let her smell my fear. Sniff, sniff. She's sniffing me. You smell like a good person. Her name is just crazy. Do not touch. I think I'm gonna like you after all. You have a better chance than I initially thought. You should be proud of yourself. You're scaring me. I do like you said, and just enjoy the moment. My condition shouldn't be an obstacle, and overthinking isn't going to solve anything. Right, so it's been a pleasure finally meeting you face to face. Until next time. Thank you again. ... She leaves as suddenly as she appeared. I would like to say something in reply, but I'm speechless. In fact, I think I peed myself a little. Tossing aside things I'd rather forget, I'm here to check this place out because that mysterious email. I was thinking there'd be a cowboy or someone to challenge me to a duel, but nobody else is here. I should have known that, considering where I am, in an unfinished neighborhood. They started building a ton of complexes here a little less than a decade ago, but they blew the budget before finishing them. This playground is one of the few things they managed to finish, but with no one living around here, it's no wonder that it isn't popular. I can confirm that personally, since I usually pass close to this area when I visit the library. I've never seen anyone else here before. It seems that I came here for nothing, or at least that's what I think until I spot a leg hanging out amongst the tubes, rails, and slides. Keeping my distance, I sneak around the playground, trying to find out whose leg it belongs to, and sitting there is a girl. Is it that crazy girl? Oh. Well then. I immediately recognize not her identity, but the gesture she's making. Between her fingers, she holds a pencil, which she uses to trace lines along a sketchbook that's propped up against her knees. While listening closely, I can hear her humming. Sometimes she rubs her pencil against her lips while in thought, or looks away from the sketchbook to view her subject from another perspective. She doesn't seem to notice my presence as I hide behind a tree, planning the best course of action. Alright, Ciarian, there's no one else around here, so she must be one who sent that email, or at least she must somehow be involved with it. So I go out, wanting an explanation to the email. Seems easy enough. I have a feeling she has nothing to do with this email. As soon as I begin to emerge from my hiding spot, I immediately jolt back behind the tree. Wait a second! If she's waiting for me, then why is she sketching here? She seems too immersed in her drawing to be waiting for someone. She hasn't even looked at anything but her paper and her subject. Actually, it must be difficult to see much from her vantage point. If she's waiting for me, I'd take more sense to wait from where she can see the entrance. Another possibility is that she wants to ambush me. That account for why she's hidden. Then maybe she's got too caught up in her art and forgot about me. In that case, I should try to catch her off guard. Why am I overthinking this anyway? I have the upper hand here. I just need to move first. I should just be friendly and give her a good first impression. I'll still be a surprise attack, but not as aggressive. I stealthily step out of my hiding spot. With cat-like reflexes, I climb up the slide and grab one of the monkey bars near where I want to slide down next. I sneak behind the girl with the intention of surprising her before she can react to anything. Gotcha! Eh? Not there. She's gone. I fail my mission miserably and decide to survey the area just in case, when I finally notice her running out of the park, fleeing with all her art supplies in hand. Now what do? I scratch my head in confusion with no next plan of action until I gaze at the nearby garbage can. She probably hasn't yet realized that nobody comes here to empty the trash, seeing as it's filled with her scraps of paper from failed drawings. It's pretty full, so she probably comes here often. The scraps have all kinds of illustrations, clearly drawn by someone with natural talent, of animals and fantasy creatures one would expect from a movie. These aren't the work of an expert, but they have quality that dazzles me, except for a small detail. That's what's written next to them. So one has a story that begins with an inter-county religion war that somehow ends with an intergalactic war with vampires. Okay then. Another is about magicians summoning spirits in a post-apocalyptic city. Their enemy seems to be a gangster werewolf, also from space. This one stars a group of globe-trotting demon-hunting mercenaries. The demons aren't from space this time, but hyperspace. This one's giving me an aneurysm. The art's good, but the concepts, not so much. There are too many cliches. I'm starting to wonder if they're really all parodies. Maybe she's mocking me, or maybe these are clues of some kind. While busy putting my detective skills to the test, I slip on something and lose my balance. Looking down, I find the culprit is a common drawing pencil. That's weird. I started using this a minute ago. For her to drop it like that, she must have been in a pretty big hurry. Then I realized something. This happened to me at the pond, too. I was talking out loud without noticing. She must have heard me while I was rambling behind a tree, and I must have scared her. That must be why she ran away. She has to be involved with that email business. She ran away because I was about to catch her. Okay, I can't let things end like this, right? We have unfinished business, my dear nameless artist. Okay. 1,000 lies. Oh. No, wait, what am I doing? I mean, yeah, okay, maybe I just got caught up in all of that excitement. Let's just say that sometimes I get lost in thought and maybe lose control of myself. It's because of those kind of situations that I'd rather take things slowly and consider my options first. Then I decide to improvise. Nothing good ever comes of it. After leaving the playground, I tried to catch up with the mysterious girl before I lost sight of her, while also trying to be careful as to not let her see me. I couldn't just approach her with other people around. They might get the wrong idea if she goes on the defensive or accuses me of something. Finding the ideal moment was essential, although I think my decision was bad since I decided to hide inside of a cardboard box. Like in one of the kids' game... Turn off auto. I don't know why auto was on. Like in that one kid's game, every time she'd make an unexpected movement, I'd stop and conceal myself under the best possible camouflage ever. It was an easy task. I can't even see anyone. It was an easy task considering my 35 years of experience as a triple agent for some of the most important spy agencies in the world. Well, no, to be honest, it was just an excuse to spy on someone while hiding inside a cardboard box. I was on my bucket list. My intentions were good, and that's all that matters, right? It was a pity that everyone kept pointing me out. I'm sure it didn't help my stalking. What's their problem with people who like hiding in cardboard boxes? If it becomes a trend, you'll all be begging me to help. Still, I have to say that this is incredibly uncomfortable. It's a good thing I'm the kind of person who follows his convictions through to the end, no matter what. By staying well-hidden, I was able to continue following my target. I don't even see anyone. Who are you following? After changing streets, the target changed directions as an intersection and went down a street I knew well, since I usually take it on my way to school. It was hard to keep up with her the whole way. I'm not good at sports. In fact, I'd say I'm below average as far as proficiency is concerned. Not that it's easy to sprint while wearing a box. But that girl seemed to be competing for the 20-kilometer run, power walking Olympic gold medal. Why was she in such a hurry? She passed by a flight of stairs that would have been a good place to stop, taking the stairs down and return home. I even lived nearby, too. What a pity that my common sense was turned off or out of range. Maybe the cardboard box stopped the connection from getting through. Finally, we reached an apartment block, forcing me to leave my companion cube. That's a good Portal reference. My companion cube behind. I discreetly followed behind her and used my foot to catch the door before it slammed shut. Then I snuck into the lobby. In for a dime, in for a dollar, but then I'd probably lost sight of my objective. I ran up the stairwell as quickly as I could, while my target used the elevator and found myself in front of the apartment she entered only moments ago. The pursuit would have ended there, but she came back out of her apartment. It took less than a minute for her to reappear, having left all of her art supplies inside. Luckily, I was hidden out of sight in the stairwell. Imagine my surprise when she was not only walked away, but also left her apartment door ajar. The thing is, I've never been good when it comes to resisting temptations, so I took a small peek inside. I saw a single light in one of the rooms. This brings me to now. I'm shamelessly breaking into a girl's apartment. Is that a hand? Is this supposed to be her? I was drawn to the light like a moth to a flame, seeing as the rest of her apartment was veiled in darkness. She definitely lives here. The walls are filled with pictures of her friends, and family. It's a bit messy overall, but my room's still worse. At least here I can actually see the floor. She even has some sports trophies on display. The closest thing to trophies you can find in my room is my figure collection. He does realize that he's literally just creeping on a girl in her room, right? Worst of all, I can't find my clues to the mystery. My package definitely isn't here, and there isn't any evidence that she knows me somehow. I shrugged before deciding to leave, but not before returning the pencil I found at the playground and placing it on her desk. I figure it's the least I can do. At first thought about leaving with the rest of her art supplies, but I couldn't find them, so on the desk it goes. I have a feeling she's gonna wake up. I make my way through the darkness and out of her apartment, quietly grumbling and wondering how I can be so unlucky. Oh, maybe not. The front door is difficult to open, even using my full strength. The front door is difficult to open, even using my full strength, because the frame is close to the floor, making it resistant to movement, but carefully I managed to quietly open the door. Why do I have a feeling she's gonna... Yep. ... Isn't it hilarious how easily I can just close the door again? Did he just slam her own door in her face? What was that? Oh god, I have to see that again. Isn't it hilarious how easily I can just close the door again? Look at her face. She's on the stairwell trying to come in and he just slams the door on her face. Sweat is suddenly pouring down my body quicker and harder than any monsoon. She, the mysterious artist, is now standing on the other side of the door. Not that it's weird considering this is her home, but why'd she come back so soon? Why is she always in such a hurry? Calm down, Ciarian, calm down. She's outside and she saw you, but it isn't the end of the world. I'm gonna save here real quick. Not ending it, just gonna save here real quick. I've got it. I can jump out through the window. It's only the top floor and I can fly away. Yes, fly. And what am I saying? The adrenaline rush isn't letting me think clearly. My mind is foggy and it feels like my thoughts are at odds with each other. On one hand, there's a chance that she's the culprit of the malevolent email. If that's the case, then she won't think it's weird that I'm here and we can talk it through. On the other hand, she might not have anything to do with it all, and I'll look like a common thief who sneaks into victims' homes. I'll have to take everything into careful consideration. In some places, they'd take me out back and shoot me for being here. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Yes, an idea. It isn't a good one, I know, but it's better than trying to fly away, and that's good enough for me. Actually, I don't even know if it'll help me, but it's already too late. I have to try. I take a deep breath, release it, and then brace myself to speak quickly enough that the artist won't have a chance to respond until I'm done. Hello, in the name of oh, God. She's, like, so confused right now. I feel so bad for her. Someone's in her home, and she's on the other side. She just got her own door slammed in her face. And now some crazy guy who's in her house slams open the door and starts saying, hello in the name of freedom. I can relate. This happens. Totally. Haha, this is the second floor, not third, right? You commies sure build weird houses. What is it with the flag? I thought they were in Japan. This is Japanese, right? In America, we build real houses with real first floors, none of them ground floor crap. And why we gotta call it ground floor anyway? It's got a fucking proper floor, don't it? Who even calls it that? Speak American, why don't you? Oh, God. No hard feelings, right? I come in peace, don't y'all worry. I'm from America, and America is the gospel of the new world. As long as you believe in freedom, so too will I believe in you. Everyone is America at heart. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Oh, my God. If you exist, America will come for y'all. Freedom is just like real American hamburgers. Everywhere. Every man, woman, and child of the world that isn't a... Listen to this music. Da, 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 da. Every man, woman, child of the world isn't a freedom-hating, baby Jesus-killing, terrorist, foreign kebab and feels the power of freedom in his or own heart is a child of America, a brother in arms. Won't y'all let your brother into your house, your castle, my casa? Ain't that what y'all Mexicans always say? Ha 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 ha. Oh my God, this guy's fucking batshit. God bless this country, little girl, and God bless you. Ha 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 ha. The girl, overwhelmed by my pseudo-patriotic spirit, takes a couple of steps backwards, speechless. She doesn't scream, just asks who I am. I decided to really get into character and speak with the composure of a true American hero and grace of one of the founding fathers of the Constitution. Remember my name, little girl, because I'm only going to say it once. Name is John. John McKenzie. Oh, God. Just punch him. The lights suddenly go off, and I opt to take the opportunity to run to the stairwell and flee like a hillbilly is taking pop shots at me. I would love to say that the miracle was thanks to the soul of Benjamin Franklin, summoned by my patriotism, who then destroyed the electrical system. Sadly, that wasn't it. I was thanks to the automatic timer of the apartment that turns off the porch lights after several minutes to conserve energy. It wasn't part of the plan, but I ran with it anyways. What I'm focusing on right now is escaping as quickly as possible. I'm running out of time. After all, soon the lights will go back on, and... Thief! I knew it. I was supposed to be the good guy. How did it turn out like this? And why did I ever think I'm pretending to be American? It was a good idea. At least I managed to get some distance, I guess. I'm cursing my bad luck when I hear the sound of the elevator moving. It must be the girl trying to catch me. I'm already bad at improvising, and I'm even worse under pressure. Oh, God. I stumble a couple of times on my way down the stairs. It's just the risk one takes when jumping down 5 steps at a time. How unfortunate that my fear becoming a reality. Right before I could sprint out of the building, the elevator arrives at the bottom. And there's no other way to escape. The building is narrow and each floor only has an elevator, a set of stairs, and 2 apartments. I could try to push my way out, but I don't want to assault charge on me too, which would happen considering my awful luck. I have decided to run back on the flight of stairs when one of the apartment doors behind me opens, revealing one of its other residents. What was that scream just now? I came from upstairs. Is everything alright? While the distracted tenant goes upstairs, I take the opportunity to sneak into his apartment before he returns. Yes, I'm sneaking into another apartment. So what? Who even cares at this point? I've been having a brain fart too long now, I can't think. After I enter the apartment, I push aside the curtains concealing the glass doors to the balcony and I walk into it. Doesn't seem to be anyone else in the apartment and I can't come up with any other way to escape anyways. Shrouded by the darkness, I search for a way to make my exit via the balcony. The apartment is only on the 2nd floor, so I'm safe to jump down, but I prefer to just climb down using a lower floor's barred window. I make sure that the fall is less than 3 feet, and I'm out. Surprisingly, my escape went smoother than expected. It was almost too easy. I feel like he's gonna run into that girl again. I can't believe it as I caress my leg, expecting it to ache from the pressure of that jump. Thankfully, everything seems fine and I'm totally unharmed. I stopped wasting time and I began running, overjoyed the whole way home. Everything happened so fast, I tried to convince myself that it was all just a bad dream and tomorrow I will forget about it. For some reason, though, I can't stop laughing. This dude's crazy. What just happened? Okay. Let's just run through everything he just did. He just did 2 breaking and enterings. And then he pretended to be, what was it, John McKenzie? He's not even American. What happened? I'm so confused right now. Alright, guys. I don't even know anymore. No. Okay, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching 1000 Lies. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are still enjoying this anime novel, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will be more than happy to post some more 1000 Lies for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!